We have been waiting and waiting for nice weather, but this spring has been far from nice. And last night's cold snap was not ideal, but the garden needs to get planted. And Tom is back out in the garden showing us just how easy it is to get things growing.
Good afternoon, Northern Michigan. Welcome back here at the flower beds, the vegetable beds. And Justin, you know, we're getting ready to plant. What do you think so far? I mean, things are ready to go?
Yeah, we did all the hard work earlier. It's ready to plug and play.
All right, the goal here is that we have the nice morning sun, low flowers here. At the end, the higher flowers, and of course, the tree in the distance should help give us some extra shading. So I think we're pretty good for the season in terms of height management, all the actual bed.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's get right into just plugging them in, all right?
Yeah, yep, it's all ready to go. So what we decided to go with for the flowers, obviously, is the Flower Dew 201. All ready to go. You guys already watered in really well. That's a really important thing to do, is make sure you water this product in. It's already chock full of 18 different ingredients, so it's got nutrient to feed that plant. And we really load it up with minerals. We bring in minerals from Utah and then minerals from Canada. And there's 77 different trace minerals in here. And that's what really gives that plant that big, vibrant bloom that everybody's looking for.
So it's pretty easy to just do. Like you said, it's ready to go. Great minerals in there. The flowers, just cut them out of your holders and plant them in.
Yeah, yep. All we got to do is just make sure that we plant them properly, and they can get they can start getting the nutrients they need.
Let's take a look at this one. Like I have an impatient right here, and I'm just taking her out, loosened up, very loosened as it is. Break this up a little bit and put in the hole. Justin, we're good with the flowers here. And again, what's the key thing that makes it so important?
The Flower Dew, the Flower Dew 201 is an organic. There's 18 different ingredients in there, all organic.
Okay, let's get over the vegetable bed and take care of those guys too.
All right, sounds great.
Justin, flowers, no problems. We're here at the vegetable bed now, and of course we're talking about transplants and seeds. So let's get to the seeds first.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah, so we got the bed prep with the VeggieDew 301.
Okay.
And that's good for doing transplants, but we're doing seeds. So what we did is we brought the organic Seed Starter 101 in.
Okay.
And we made the trough there. We obviously removed some of the 301. And then, yeah, just like that, you put the Seed Starter 101 in there, and then we'll plant the seeds into that.
Now, do I put a lot in here?
Yeah, just fill up that like you're doing there. And then the Seed Starter is kind of like, getting like a child off started right. So if you give it nutrition, right, and you feed it the right things, and that plant, the health of the plant will help really start that plant the way it's supposed to be.
Now these lettuce have, I think, a 1/4 inch covering or so it says.
Yeah,
the planting depth is not too deep.
It's very shallow. You put these in, so it's hard to put them in there so they're not overgrown, but you can thin them out as the plant grows through the summer.
Hand me the carrot there, sir.
All right.
All right. Rip that open. And these guys are really small. I remember last year.
Yeah, they're a very fine seed, so
there we go.
You obviously will definitely have to thin them as a growing season.
Yeah, there's a lot in there. Last year didn't do some thing as well, but so that's all I'm putting down for now. And just slightly cover over.
Yeah, yep, just cover a little bit. And then you always want to water them in when you get done.
Yeah. All right, so that's it for our seeds, and the transplants is just like our flowers, right?
Yeah, yep, just like we do with the flowers.
It's not that hard to do, just got to do the work.
Yeah, the early stuff we did and prepped the bed early this saved us a lot of time.
Now, as we were planning everything, Justin, I could tell that down below it's still a bit either wet or then it's suddenly dry. What's the situation there?
Yeah, so when you water this in, make sure if it's light and fluffy like that, you make sure you water it thoroughly all the way through the plant, so that the roots can take up the moisture.
All right, so we got our little handy-dandy hose right here.
Yep, let me get out of the way.
And yeah, it's a little heavy-duty, but it takes care of the job. And so just let it soak in there very nicely, right?
Yeah,
Not
you
too
can see it pooling up on top, and then let it soak in, and then come back, and you should water it a couple times. After you get done, you should dig down in that where you have your transplants to make sure that it's soaked up and the soil's nice and moist.
And we're leaving you tonight just watering our transplants. The flower bed's ready to go. And next week we're talking about food plots. We'll see you then.